It was some months after my wife had passed away and I'd moved back home to our house. I needed to organise things and sort things out, like the shed, which was full of items. It was crammed to the roof. So I started sorting things out. There were bags and boxes and loads of different things. It was hard to tell what was what, and I was feeling around inside a bag to try and work out what was in there. I couldn't work out what was inside one bag. There was different shapes, some of them were hard, some of them were soft. I just couldn't work out what was in there. So I reached in and pulled one item out, and it was a massive dildo. One of them realistic sort of fleshy feel kind of things. And I opened the bag and it was full of them, all different shapes and sizes, all different things. When I realised what I'd touched, I was like, ah, my hand, get it off my hand. And I ran to the sink to try and wash it off. No amount of soap and water could get my hand clean enough. I started to think, why would they be in there? After we'd split up, had my ex-wife become a sex maniac? Were people having orgies in my shed? These weren't the kind of thing a regular person might keep in their bedside cabinet. These were the kind of tools for someone who seriously meant business. I had a vague recollection of a story that my wife had told me that a sister had been round helping out, and while she'd been putting the wheelie bin out, she'd found them in the bag in the entry, and that she thought it was funny, so she'd brought them in to show her for a laugh. But what I couldn't understand is why she hadn't then put them back. Or instead of throwing them away, for some reason she'd put them into my shed. I realised where they were from and I had to wash my hands again. But I still couldn't get them clean enough. I was still left with a big bag of sex toys. And I realised I had to hide them in the bin to get rid of them. And just hope the bin men didn't find them and think I was some kind of pervert.